episode should have been titled At the Family Reunion because basically it was a reunion of all the family members that hate each other, which made me reminisce to all of the pettiness that family reunions bring, and this definitely brought it. It took me there, snatched my wig off, came back, okay? Hey everyone, it's Sharana from Pay Your Weight, and I'm going to share my thoughts on last night's season finale of Game of Thrones. Before I even get into it, HBO, you're not slick, okay? Because you tried to tell us that the episode was longer, but I'm not going to forget that you shortchanged me 7 minutes. So I'll be waiting for my 7 minutes from this episode to be added to next year's, 2 years away. Whenever you guys decide to bring us the last season, I want my 7 minutes back. We're claiming my time, okay? All right? I want my 7 minutes, okay? So let's get into the episode. So the beginning of the episode, everyone's meeting in King's Landing. Everyone's made it. All the major players of the Game of Thrones are here, and they're meeting to discuss with Cersei about the threat of the White Walkers. And then we just start with all of these reunions. Brienne and the Hound and his brother, Tyrion and Pon, like everybody was back. Theon and his ignorant uncle, Cersei and Tyrion finally saw each other for the first time after she basically tried to have him killed. And so it was just a lot going on. It was a lot, but I was loving it, okay? So then I'm trying to think the whole time, like, Cersei ain't shit. So I know that Cersei has like a plan, but I just don't know what it is because she's highly ignorant, and she proved that to us over the course of these 7 seasons, especially at the end of last season, the season finale. So even when she told Sir Gregor, like, hey, I want you to kill these people in this order, I was like, yes, this is the Cersei that I know. And as much as people want to hate Cersei, I gotta give this girl her props. Like, she ain't shit. She's batshit crazy, but she know how to play the game, and I don't understand why people keep underestimating her. I don't even know why they wasted their time trying to come to King's Landing to tell her, like, hey, we have this threat. Cersei don't care. Unless you saying, hey, you can have the throne, it does not matter to her. She does not care. I don't understand why, like, people haven't figured that out yet. And I don't know why Tyrion just led them on this wild goose chase for no reason. Like, you know your sister crazy. Stop it. So, okay, so then Jon, dumbass, he comes up and he's like, okay. After they show her the walkers and she's like, believes him, she was a little shook a little minute. She was like, okay, Jon, I need you to go back to the north and stay there because I know you're a man of your word. And he was like, I am. I was like, okay, Jon gonna take one for all mankind. But no, this fool gonna tell him that he bending the knee. I can't serve 2 queens. My queen is right here. She's your queen to be. That was that moment when I knew that Jon was gonna get the draws by the end of the episode. When he did that dumb shit, I was like, okay, you know what? Jon tried to get him some before he gets to the Great War. And you know what? I ain't mad at it. You still stupid, but I ain't mad at you. So then Cersei leaves like we knew she was going to. And then Tyrion, dumbass, decided he gonna chase after his sister and talk to her. Then he found out this crazy hoe pregnant. But you know what? I love their relationship. He was like, you know what? If you have a heart, if there's a heart even left in you, the pettiness, the shade, that is why I love when Cersei and Tyrion interact, because it's just ignorant conversation. And he's not even trying to throw shade. He know his sister crazy. And like, that's just how they talk to each other. So I appreciated that whole little conversation that they had. I still don't think this hoe pregnant. Like, no, you making this up. You trying to get Jaime to like, stay under your spell. You must have like that bomb punani, okay? Like that she said can't nobody walk away from me, okay? That should let you know that it's good if you got your brother just in an incestuous relationship and just never walking away. You're crazy. She's crazy. But she got that bomb good. I know it. She has to. And then Cersei reveals to us like what it was. Like, sir, you have to be the dumbest Lannister of them all because you knew I wasn't rocking with them. They not rocking with me. What do I look like trying to help them go fight together, kumbaya, and fight the walker? No, she's not gonna do that. So really, Euron went to go get another army, and basically, Cersei was like, let them do that. If they die, okay, then I'm good. I ain't even gotta worry about this war stuff. Like, then Jaime wanna be like, I'm a man of my word. Don't walk away from me. You can't leave me. Then I thought she was about to have him killed. I like screamed a little bit, because really in my heart of hearts, I truly believe that at the end of all of this, Jaime will be the one to kill Cersei. Just like Lady Tyrell told him, like she will be the end of you. I think Jaime's gonna kill Cersei, and then Arya's gonna go and kill Jaime, because she still ain't forgot. So yeah, so Cersei ain't shit. We ain't gonna never be shit. And I still think she lied about her pregnancy. So then we go to Winterfell, and Littlefinger, at the beginning of this episode, I was telling, before I even watched it, I was telling my friend, like, yo, Littlefinger got to die tonight. Not tomorrow, not in 2019 when a new season. He gotta die tonight, okay? How has he stayed alive this long? Like, he's like a little cockroach that just don't die. Like, damn. So then I think that Littlefinger is getting Sansa to turn against Arya, and I was like, okay, well, you know what? If she really betrays her sister, then then Sansa and Littlefinger got to go tonight, because I'm sick of Sansa. She's just been making dumb decision after dumb decision after dumb decision since the first season. Like, I'm sick of it. I'm tired. You guys are tired. We're all tired, Sansa. Step up. So, she called her in. Arya like, you sure you want to do that? It's like, oh, snap. Arya finna go crazy on everybody. And then, plot twist, they were in on it. Littlefinger, you got to go. Sansa was like, do you deny these claims? And then Bran was like, I saw it. I'm a 3-eyed raven. Like, you can't get nothing past me. Then I'm thinking Arya gonna give a little speech, before she kill him. Like, kind of how she did everybody else. She was like, man, F this. This dude been need to die. She just slits his throat. Like, don't even say nothing. I was just like, I'm here for this. I'm here for this. So I got to talk about one of the things that I really hated about this episode, and that was Theon. Like, Theon had too much screen time. Theon, I don't like you. Never liked you, especially after you betrayed the Starks, after everything that they did for you. And I'm just like, why this fool has so much screen time? Like, he had a whole conversation with Jon, and even Jon was like, so what you talking to me for? Go. Bye. Okay. Then then Theon has to have his redemption moment and say, I want to go save my sister, because it's your fault your sister got taken. Like, oh, I would hate for you to be my brother. Like, you're just worthless. You're worthless. And then, like, it was just 15 minutes. I was just like, I could have took more Arya. I could have even listened to Cersei crazy ass for a little bit longer. But we wasted 15 minutes of the 7 minutes that you already stole from me. So I'm going to reclaim my time of 22 minutes for next season because you wasted it, HBO. And I'm sick of it, okay? Reclaiming my time. So I knew that Game of Thrones is petty. And I had a feeling that Jon wasn't going to find out about who he really is until after he smashed his auntie. And you know what? Like, Jon, you sometimes you be coming off like a little weak. Of course somebody would call me. Sometimes Jon, you be coming off weak a little bit sometimes. But you know what? I admired you. You knocked on that door. You walked in like, you ready? Like, because it's going down. And then he put in that work. Jon gave her the best strokes he ever had in his life, okay? And then I was a little creeped out because Tyrion's like at the end of the hallway, kind of like watching you, listening. And I don't, like, were you jealous? Like, are you in love with her too? Or like, what was it? It was just very creepy. But then finally, Bran, 3-eyed raven, he reveals like what his name is, Aegon Targaryen, and who his parents were, that he's not a bastard, he's legitimate. And I can't wait. Like, this wasn't an action-filled episode until we got to the end where it was finally revealed that the dragon, because everybody was like, so is he gonna spit ice or fire? Like, how does that work? Because they're kind of like cold. They got little spears that they throw, and then we find out this fool come up and he started burning down the wall. And I thought my little homie was gonna die because I was like, wait a minute, y'all. Like, Jon getting him something, and this is like a happy ending. But it's Game of Thrones. I said, did anybody important die outside of Littlefinger? And I was like, damn. So you know what? Since they didn't show him dead, I'm gonna assume that he's still alive. But I was all here for this little dragon, and basically, in the words of Tyrion at the beginning of the episode, they're fucked for next season, okay? So overall, like I said, it was an eventful episode, but not eventful of like there was battles, but it was a lot of information that was given to you, a lot of reunions that happened that we've basically been waiting like 7 seasons for. And overall, I thought it was fine. A lot of people said the episode was weak, haters, but I thought it was a good episode. I thought that it was a great segue into the Great War, the final season. And I'm excited to see what they have in store for us. So as always, my name is Sharona Williams. You can check me out at payyourweight.com. If you like what you saw today, hit the like button, hit subscribe, share it with your friends, and be sure to comment what your favorite moments were from last night's episode.